Well, I don't know really what to say to open up this one. It's going to be pretty hilarious. This is a 1994 yeah, Yamaha Enticer II, sorry.
Hey, welcome back. So this is the inaugural trip out on the old sleds, and we're going out to explore some of the trails where we plan to do some grooming to be able to run the dirt bikes, because that's why you buy an old sled, so you can ride a new dirt bike. Alright, so it's me, Colin, and Lance out today, and Lance has two of his sleds in action, and the first one is that Panther you just saw turn the corner. That's an 04 Panther, and it is mint. Runs really good. He also has his Elan, which is a 76, and Colin is riding it. He's behind me right now. That thing's a hoot. And like I already said, the 94 Enticer II, which is a 410 two-stroke and oil injected, and so far is running really good. Now I don't know anything about sleds. I went over this one. Everything that's supposed to work works the way it is, other than the tachometer isn't turning right now. But the lights work, gas gauge is, well, it's just a tube full of gas to show you how much fuel you have, so that works. And it starts with an easy pull. It's not electric, there's no battery, so this is about as simple as you can get, although it does have reverse, and that works just fine.
You know, this stuff zoomed up.
Oh yeah.
Fly on the dirt bike through there.
This will be nice. This is the trail that we're planning to groom. It's planned out for the dirt bike, so we can call it after here. We're switching up the buggies here. See what Lance thinks of the Yamaha Enticer II. And on this badass Elan, it is tiny, but it's awesome. It is a rough ride, boys. It's a rough ride.
It is a rough ride. The little Elan is very easy to steer because it's super lightweight. It's a lot of fun, good weight to ratio power. It's a bit darty, but not bad. But what I will say is that lack of suspension will keep you going at moderate speeds, because if not, you are going to shorten your spine and you will come back from the ride several inches shorter. Saying over the engine of this canoe, but what I was referencing is we did come through here a couple of years back, Mark Coffin, myself, and Lance on the bikes, and if you want a taste of what we're trying to build here, go see that video, Dirt Bike and Snow Ages.
Probably just be able to break it off, maybe. That thing's a workout.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Might be able to just snap it off.
Way better here now that we're not on the fucking ATV or the side-by-side track.
Yeah.
Way better. That's great.
Oh, flush.
Alright, we switched up rides and Colin jumped right back on that Elan. I think he's got an affinity for it. What he was saying there is, this one has brakes where the Elan does not. So you kind of got to space out accordingly.
It's a little more modern. These are those two sleds. There's no drama at all. I don't remember what year this is. I think 2004 maybe?
what a difference 10 years makes. The difference between this sled and my Enticer II, which is about 10 years, can really be felt in suspension, chassis, all those things. This feels much more like a modern sled.
The quicker you go, almost the better it handles. It's hard to steer when you're going
It
real
is.
slow. Unless if you get in deep snow, it's not too bad.
I was like, this one feels like it has power steering.
Yeah.
Handling. The Panther's just modern sled. The Elan, it goes where you point it, and it's easy to steer. The Enticer II at slow speeds is heavy, and feels a little twitchy, but it's right in the middle of the two, actually. Right in the middle.
Okay, a little goofing around on the pond, and we're back on the trail. And ripping along quite fast on this Enticer II. And yeah, it's a bit bouncy, but the seat's plush, the suspension does what it's supposed to do. It's not top tier, but we take our ride right out here to the Hurlet Hut, and that's as far as we're going. Time to turn around, get back on the trails, and head home. On that trip home, more of these kinds of trails, which is what we're going to groom for the dirt bikes. We run into a landowner, and that's good because we wanted to kind of catch up with some of the landowners that we're crossing over to make sure it's okay that we run on their land. And he was more than fine with us being there, although he does have some concerns with some people leaving garbage behind or vandalizing some of his equipment. So we'll keep an eye out for that for him too. That pretty much brings us to the end of the video. So it was all in all good, proved that sled works fine, checked out some of the trails we're going to groom, and brought her home.
There you go. Isn't too bad.
Yep.